Commissioner Munoz may be here later. Commissioner Matagi?
Here.
Commissioner Lerma?
Here.
Commissioner Hedrick?
Here.
Commissioner Budd?
Here.
We have a quorum to conduct the meeting.
Thank you so much. We'll go ahead and start with public comment. Ruth, would you like to read the rules?
Yes. Citizens will be allowed to attend and make public comments in person at City Planning Commission meetings. The public is invited to speak on any agenda item and any other items that pertain to the Planning Commission. Comments are limited to 3 minutes. If you choose to speak during this period, you will not be allowed to speak again when the specific item is being considered in order of the agenda.
Okay, with that, would anybody like to speak on anything other than a specific agenda item? I see none, so I will close the public comment and move on to the approval of absences. Do I have a motion for the approval of Commissioner Lerma's absence on 10-4?
I make a motion that we approve the absence from October 4th.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Approval of minutes for the October 4th meeting.
I move that we approve the minutes from October 4th, 2023.
I'll second that.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Moving on to consent public hearing, possible action, items A, B, and C.
Could you turn your mic on, please?
Consent items A, B, and C. Sorry about that. Starting off with consent item A, plats. It's Crocker Transfer and Storage Company Incorporated addition, Block 1, Lot 1, replat of .17 acres. Item number 3, Dealership Mart, Corpus Christi, is a replat of 6.04 acres. Item number 4, Summit Cove Subdivision, Block 2, Lot 7, final plat of .11 acres. Moving on to consent item B, time extensions. This is the first request for a time extension for a 12-month for also final plat of 20.076 acres. And moving on to consent item C on zoning. This is a rezoning for Steve and Lacey Avalos. It's a rezoning property at or near 10329 Kingsbury Drive from the CN1 Neighborhood Commercial District to the RSTF 2-Family District. Staff recommends approval on the zoning as well as the time extension. And the plats are meeting the TRC review comments and the Texas Local Government Code. Staff also recommends approval on all 3 plats.
Thank you, Mark. Commissioners, do you have any questions or comments for staff?
I just had a question on the zoning case. Was that always CN1 or was it originally a different zoning?
Elena Buendeo, Development Services. Originally, 2007, there was a rezoning of that particular parcel and the 2 next to it. My thought is they went to CN1 and they were trying to create a little commercial lot. It didn't come to fruition, and the current owner purchased it with the address on Kingsbury, assuming it was single-family residential.
Okay, thank you. That's what I figured because it's just surrounded by a lot of residential, so appreciate it.
All right, well, if there's no other comments or questions for staff, I'll open up the public hearing on items A, B, and C. Would anybody like to speak on anything on the consent agenda? Seeing none, I'll close out and entertain a motion.
Motion to approve items A, B, and C as presented.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. All right, moving on to the director's report.
Good evening, Nina Nixon-Mendez, Assistant Director. The Development Services Task Force will meet at 9 o'clock on Friday morning, and that will be at the City Hall, 6th floor Executive Conference Rooms.
Right here?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. Any future agenda items? See none. And with that, I'll adjourn the Planning Commission meeting and convene the Beach Dune Committee meeting. Ms. Ruth, will you call roll again?
Thank you, Chairman. Chairman Miller,
Here?
Vice Chairman York,
Here.
Commissioner Mendel.
Here.
Commissioner Salazar Garza.
Here.
Commissioner Munoz is absent. Commissioner Matagi.
Here.
Commissioner Lerma.
Here.
Commissioner Hedrick.
Here.
Commissioner Budd.
Here.
We have a quorum to conduct the meeting.
Okay, thank you. With that, we'll move on to public comment. If anybody has any public comments to share on anything other than item number 7 or item number 8, this is your chance. I see none, so I'll close the public comment and move on to the approval of absences, which is none. So we will move on to item number 7.
Motion to approve the minutes. Oh, sorry, I jumped ahead of you.
Oh,
I thought
sorry.
I thought you were saying that, so I'm just making a motion to approve that.
Sorry, no. Approval of the Beach Dune Committee minutes for 2/22/23.
Motion.
A motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, now moving on to item number 7.
Elena Buendeo, Development Services, reading into the record item 8, case number BD 7997. The applicant is John Petrobon, and the request is for a small-scale beachfront construction certificate at or near 7213 State Highway 361. Staff recommends approval.
Thank you. Okay, would anybody or commissioners, and would you all have any questions or comments for staff on item number 8? I see none. Would anybody like to, well, I'll open up the public hearing for item number 8. Would anybody like to speak on item number 8? I see none. With that, I will entertain a motion.
Motion to approve item 8 as presented.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Same sign. Motion passes. Director's report.
No report this evening.
All right, any future agenda items for the Beach Dune Committee? I see none. With that, we are adjourned.
I think you beat my record.
Yeah. Thank you.